So I am going to try and just do this very briefly. I owe a lot of people responses personally. Sorry, I will get to that as soon as I'm back in New Mexico. This is my last day at the Symposium in Dallas. It has been very, very good for me for all the reasons that my family would know, for me to finally be out of my house and be here in another state, namely Texas, on this particular day of all days, this election day. Um, I know that God is doing something marvelous in my life. I don't have details yet, but you walk into a place that you've never been in before, and you stand there in the room and you look around and you know more than 24 people, like you know them, and you've never met them. And they know you. They recognize me. It's pretty amazing. And if it even wasn't for the school, I think I was always destined to be at the Potter's house. Not for the reasons that you would think if you were one of those people who in the past got to uh, hear one of the sermons that I might have sent you via email or text message. The spirit of the individuals that make up the Potter's house. There are writers and creators and creatives at every level. People that I really do have a lot in common with, that want some of the same things I want. Something better in the media, something better than what we've been experiencing. And I am foolish enough to believe that I could be a part of that. And I look forward to seeing how that manifests. But I got to go back to New Mexico, and I got to go back to my real life, and I got to deal with the bills that I left behind and all the things that happen when life happens while you're trying to figure out some other avenue of life. Your life still goes on, and you have to figure that out. It's nobody else's problem but yours. And trust me, I own my shortcomings, and I own the things that I should have done better and I didn't do them better, or I should have done them sooner. And I'm here now at 67, changing all of my life. But God willing, when I turn age 70, and I'm now Dr. Brother Eden Douglas. Dr. Douglas, as Jonathan DuBois, the guitarist, used to always call me, prophesying over me even then. Back in the 90s, he called me Dr. Douglas. So here I am now, after all this time, fulfilling something that I think even my mother knew was part of my future. But oh, I don't think she thought it would take this long. All I know is be patient with yourself. Whatever that dream is you have that you're not sharing with anybody, it's in you for a reason. And there comes a point where you're going to have to answer the call and do the thing that's hardest. You got to do the thing that's hardest first before you get to the easy things. That's just the way it works. And most of us are not built to go backwards before we can go forward. But forward, you must. That's where everything is. That's the next blessing in your life. It is not in your past, and it's probably manifesting somewhat in your present, but I promise you, if you start now, today, this moment, it will be in your future. That's my message. Good morning, and I will talk to everybody. I might actually even pick up my phone and talk to people in person. Now, wouldn't that be novel? Peace.